Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Hi,
good to
everybody.
see y'all. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Characters Welcome. I'm Justin Tyler, joined
I'm
by
Dajan Tesfagiorgis.
Desfa Georgis in the house. Here we are, the man, the consonant man, the consonant king of New York comedy,
The,
Dajin himself.
the constant consonant vowelistic. You know,
Yes.
the upside of having a long name, I think about this way too often as a man in his 30s. You ever play that game where you write your name and then you write your crush's name and you write it
All
out?
the time. I play
And
it a
then
lot with
you
my
play
work
even now?
friends. Yeah.
You're supposed to write true love and then count the number of letters in each, and that corresponds to your like match percentage. This is way before dating apps.
I was like, this is a crazy. Look how deep down the tunnel you had to go to be like, it's great to have a long name. This crush game I played
To
25
not
years
talk,
ago.
yeah, to not have an excuse to talk to Angelina Stovall.
Oh hell yeah, Stovall in the house. Stovall, rise up. Let's hear from
Nice.
Stovall, from the Stovall family. Dajin not single anymore,
True.
but not married, right? Are you
I
married?
still married, thank
Still
goodness.
married. Great.
And now that we have the same last name, the percentage goes even higher. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, but then you're matching. Hopefully, your wife is still your crush.
Yes, definitely, Mike. Just my crush. This is an old
Nice.
game. This is an old '90s game.
Yeah, we're talking 90s.
We're talking '90s.
All your favorites from yesterday and today here on Characters Welcome Tonight. Dajin, where are you coming at us from? There's a lot of
Interesting.
diplomas on the wall. Is this a dentist's office?
Interesting observation. This is my Muay Thai kickboxing gym.
Really?
So
Can you just chill and have like a residency at your
at,
Muay Thai?
at the gym, well, I was training. I trained. There was class that finished at 7:15, and then everyone showered and left. And I've been coming here for like 10 years. I'm very close with the teacher. And I said, "Hey, can I stay a little late?" And I was just kind of ominous. Why? So sometimes I
Wow.
sometimes I stay late and I do like extra jump rope, or I'm trying to get like my summer asthma body together, you know. So
Nice.
I did
Strong.
do a couple kicks on the bag, and he was like, "Okay, he's going to be training for the next hour." So he locked up and left the elevators, and now I'm like, "Okay, great,
Wow, you're all
character
alone.
time."
All alone in the kickboxing gym. Great. So you're gonna do you're gonna run wild here late night? Do some extra.
I no, I'm doing. I'm tonight. I'm gonna do something fun. Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end, I'll take the camera over and I'll show you a little something. I got my
Yeah.
gloves, but the gym part of the gym is way over there. And I was thinking about doing like a bench press character because there's like a bench press and a heavy bag and all that. But my laptop can't do it, and I
Yeah.
don't have the Wi-Fi, so I'm plugged in to to a
Hardwired at the Muay Thai gym.
yeah.
That's reality
I
coming at
thought
you
I
hard.
thought he would get suspicious if I asked him for the Wi-Fi password on his way out. So I was like, let me just cut that character and work on my new thing.
This is how we have the. Oh, is someone seeing the pile of clothes on my bed? Did I reveal that?
I don't see. We
Because
can't see your bed.
Earthly ET says, "Is that how Justin folds his clothes?" I have just a crazy amount of laundry on my bed. And a younger man who would have just slept amongst the clean clothes, but I'm a grown up now, so now I have to fold them before I go to bed.
That's nice. If it helps, I haven't showered after I worked out, so I'm in very stinky bottoms, but I changed my
Yeah,
top.
stinky bottoms at the tethered at the Muay Thai
In
gym.
the Muay Thai gym.
Look how this the Zoom age has changed us. That we are now like, I'll do the show from this place. I'm bound up. I was doing shows from the woods earlier on. It's good. I think it's good, and I think this is a great way to get inspired. If you're in a rut with a character, it's like go to a weird place and
It
try to
is.
do something
Was
with
it
it.
like a year and a half ago, 2 years? Eric did that the dad cereal commercial, and he
Yes.
had a camera on him like this, and then he had a phone that was very much like this, very much in
Yeah.
his head and the inner monologue. So I do have a goal to do something like that, either in a car while driving or like a character that is in the thing that in the place where I set him.
Yeah, I mean, Kilo Martin has done a character set in the back of a car, and he was literally in the back of a moving car the entire time. Uh, we had Julia Schroeder was like, "Oh no, I have to leave," and then she did the rest of the show from the back of her Uber. So there's definitely like a mobility vibe.
Yeah.
And I earlier this year I did the show from secretly stepping out of the job I was doing from the streets of New York City itself.
Wasn't that there's like a reception? Weren't you at a reception at one point and you stepped away from that to do the show, to host the show?
Yes. I mean, when you do a show for like 6 years or however long we've been doing this, probably I guess 6 years now, almost 6 years. That's a long time. You got to be in weird places.
Yeah.
Gort Mulbright says all my clothes are single use. That's I have the opposite. All my clothes are multi use. I keep them. I have pants from when I was in high school over there.
You still fit them?
Still,
Or did you get them? Did you get the Jinkos in high school?
Yeah, yeah, that's life planning right there. No, they still fit. There's some old ass cords.
Oh boy, I did have this. So my mom would always get like sweatshirts in bulk, I guess, or whatever the Macy's deal was, like 3 for 2, 2 for the 3 for the price of 2. I got 2 older brothers, and so I had this sweatshirt that I wore so much in college, and my brother had the same one, but after when I graduated as a senior, it was like sock thin, like less than sock, like like wax paper thin, and my brother's was like thick and smelled this like smoke. He smokes a little bit, but it was way different. I was like, yo, this isn't mine. So it does
disgusting
tip you off into knowing how bad you wear something or how much.
I love a threadbare t-shirt where it's like weirdly, like you're saying, it's like hanging on by a thread in one part. I'm like, what part of my body is making it do that? Like, why is this part just like fucked up on this shirt?
Yeah. Do I sleep weird? Did I pass out in this the wrong way?
Yeah, for every night.
Nice. Where are you? Are you at home right now?
I'm at home, coming at you from my bedroom, where that is the pile of clothes.
There it is.
The secret's out. I'm sitting here in my lair. I've got my trophy from when I won Comedy Knockout, a TV show on True TV years ago.
Hey.
And a tiny baseball.
Hey. Who'd you knock out?
2 of the other writers in the test show. I crushed it. Because I was a head writer of that show for a few years. That's where I met a lot of stand-up comedians who are famous, vanished, and some of them are sort of alt-right podcast stars now.
Hey, so you did influence them.
Yes, for the negative.
Did influence them down a righteous path.
Yeah. Earthly ET, I thought that Modelo bottle was a baby bottle for a second. In a way it is, because Daddy needs it.
I like that. Is that a centaur? Which constellation is that, Earthly ET?
Yes, that's definitely a centaur. I don't know.
I don't know which one that was. Centaurus? That sounds like a
that makes a lot of sense. I don't know. Alpha Centauri?
Alpha Centauri? That sounds right.
Sagittarius. Wow, look at the drops from the.
All right. Whoa! All right, we get another one. That's an attack on Leos everywhere.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know astrology at all. Whenever I say something about it, and the lightning quick responses from
immediately
folks who love it, and I love that because like the idea that someone has like an organizing principle in their mind about the world that I have no idea about is really, I love being exposed to that.
Yeah, it's like the first time you solve a Rubik's cube, you're like, oh wow, you just know this. You see your buddy do it, you're like, oh my gosh.
Here's the thing. My kids are like, solve this. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't do that. That's the thing that some people do, and I think it's cool, but it's not my thing. That thing is maddening to me. I'm like, I hate this. I want to tear it to pieces. I
have a buddy who in high school got really into it. It was like we were saxophone friends, playing saxophone.
Yeah, sexual partners.
Sexual partners, yes, consensual partners. And then senior year, he was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing music in college, so I'm gonna get into Rubik's cubes. So all the time. So he figured out the formula for like the 3x3x3 cube. He taught it to me, and that was cool. And then he had like 4x4s, and then he had like an 18x18 something, and it's just one's like a sphere, And
Do
then
you
he
still
would
keep in touch with Elon?
with Eli.
Do you still hang with
Well,
Bystander?
he hasn't been in touch. Well, it's very well. He hasn't been in touch with me quite lately. But I
Yeah.
do still wear the diamonds that his family provided.
Yes, good. Blood diamonds, as we know.
Yes, my family, distant family, were also worked for his. Let's not get into politics.
Yeah, that's great. Really good.
It's just a workle. It's just a
Yeah,
whole
it's
workle
so
of life.
the workload of life. Great. Ooh, what an interesting thing for you to say. Perhaps for the future. We're getting a little bit roasted for saying Centaurus by Raisin Lychee Earthly ET. I'm going to roll with Centaurus. Great.
Centaurus, Sagittarius. It's okay. Here's some space facts. All right. So one of my day jobs is I run like a space program, a mobile planetarium thing.
I run a space program.
And there are 88. I'll tell you, there are 88 constellations. They're normally people from old stories or animals. And hey, how about this? The sun is our closest star. It's still 93 million miles away. And every atom of light going from the sun takes 6 minutes to get to Earth. How about that?
Look at this. I love this guest lecture vibe we have going here.
How about that? Well,
I'm
some of the
leaning in.
challenges are social intelligence. I gotta show them something.
Yeah. Well, teachers are the original characters. They're the first characters we welcome into our lives as kids. But speaking of characters, how about we welcome out our first for the evening?
I would love that.
What do you say? It's that time of the night, of the day. The clocks have changed here in New York. It is dark and weird here.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to welcome out our character. Please welcome. As a man in the world, I have become a fan of Taylor Swift, especially in COVID. Really, really good stuff. Dajan, you?
A lot of good Swifties. That I wasn't into it. And then when Kanye turned heel, I was like, all right, maybe I am other side.
Oh, that really turned you. You're really holding that grudge. Really holding that grudge that whole time, huh?
Maybe I am lying on the cold, hard ground.
Wow. Here we go. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, a Mexican Swiftie.
Wow! I can't believe I finally get to see Taylor Swift in concert! Ah! I've been saving to see what she looks like for the very first time I see her live. I can't wait to see a Mexican like me. It's not often you get to see Latino representation in pop music. Wow. White people really like Taylor. White people love our culture. Oh my God, it's time. Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Who is that? What? Who does Taylor? No. Taylor Swift is Mexican, okay? Taylor Swift loves passionately, like a Mexican. Taylor Swift holds grudges, like a Mexican. Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce, who plays football, like a Mexican. What is American football? No. I have heard Travis Kelce talk in podcast, okay? Travis Kelce is Afro-Latino. Here, watch her dance and you will see Taylor is Mexican. Let's go, Taylor! Oh no, she is definitely white.
Andy Fuentes, everybody.
Yeah.
Very fun. Raisin Lychee highlighted this, what I was going to say as well. I love the transitional scream. The scream of joy to the scream of horror is so funny. Very fun. So how did you write this? Where'd you hit this idea?
Okay, well, I am a Swiftie and I am Mexican, so it's a little close to home. But I saw Taylor live for the first time in 2023, And I just had this bit with my friends where I was like, guys, like that's my Latin pop star because like everything that she goes through, I feel very personalized in that too. So I don't know. I just thought it was such a funny bit. My friends didn't think it was funny, but I did. So I was like, how can I continue to like just rub this in people's faces? And then Mexican Swifty was born.
Very funny.
Nice.
It's especially funny because of just how white Taylor Swift is.
Yeah, that I think is pretty. I don't know. I think she's Mexican, guys, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 23andMe is still out. That's why they went bankrupt. She bankrupted them, so the evidence wouldn't come out.
Oh wow. She's
Yeah.
hiding something. You're saying.
In fact, she is from Rio.
Exactly.
Huge reveal, changes everything.
Where did you see? Can I ask where you see Taylor?
Yeah, I got tickets at the New Jersey show. I was there night one. She brought out Ice Spice. She brought out Jack Antonoff. It was the best night of my life. I won't lie.
Oh man, I never saw the show. I want to.
Yeah. We'll go next time. We'll like bring out our Mexican flags and just
Contingent. Whole
Yeah.
corner of the stadium is bought out by the Mexican Swifties.
yeah.
Very good. Where are you coming at us from right now, Andy?
I'm based in New York. I'm in my roommate's room. She was very kind to let me do it in here on her desk. So we're
Because your
here.
room has too many like unfolded pieces of laundry in the back.
Yes, multi-use as well.
Were there
Nice.
clothes on your bed? Is that why you're using your roommate's room?
No, well, she has a desk and I don't. I do wish I could have been in my room because I had all my posters in the back and it just like really would have set the scene, I think. But next time.
Wait, so you have a bunch of Taylor Swift posters in the back?
Oh yes, I am a big Taylor Swift.
Oh wow, that's. I feel like people use the term Swiftie pretty loose. Like people are like, I'm a Swiftie. I listened to a couple of her songs, but you're saying you're like.
Yeah, I'm number one defender, like tramp stamp Swifty. Like I'm there with her all the time.
That's one of the bonus tracks from her album, Tramp Stamp Swift.
Swiftie.
Yes, thank you for the confetti. Yeah,
That's a
my
segment
girl.
on the Kelsey Brothers show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
no.
well, then, if you are such a hardcore fan, how are you feeling about what's going on with the wedding? Where are we at?
Oh my gosh, well, hopefully I'm invited. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm manifesting the same for me. So I can like truly be connected to her again. But
You're hoping there is an untapped resource of other Kelsey brothers that you can get involved with.
yes. Oh yeah, my hinge is only set to football players now. Like I'm not messing around.
Wow. Great. Dangerous in the modern world. Great. Awesome. What else do you have going on? Do you have any show, anything you want to promote out here?
Yes, I actually wrote a show, my very first piece I've ever written. It's called Andy Fuentes is Looking for a Husband. I very like
Wow. I love you're like every time we talk about something you're like, and I'm taking that to an extreme. You're like, I want to date a football player. My show is about looking for a husband.
Yes, I have a certain brand right now, but it's a show that I wrote following a breakup I went through last year, and I'm really excited. It's a comedy special, a one-woman show. There is more Mexican Swifty in that show, so
Of course.
please come out. I'm doing it April 4th and April 11th at the Pit in Midtown.
Very awesome.
Nice.
April 4th, 11th, the Pit on 29th Street in the city.
Mhm.
That's very cool. Is that part of, I know they do a lot of solo shows. Is that part of SoloCom or is that?
Yeah, the second weekend I got invited to SoloCom.
That's very cool.
Nice.
Great time to go see a ton of one-person shows. SoloCom is all one-person shows. Also, we got the link in the comments, so definitely grab that. Andy, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming. Congrats on SoloCom, and we look forward
Yeah.
to seeing you at the next Taylor show.
Yes.
Yes, thank
front
you
side.
guys.
Later. Very fun, Andy Fuentes. We had Raisin Lychee says the divorce album is going to be wild. Taylor's divorce album.
We don't know that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I'm not. We're not. I'm not taking any pleasure in the idea that she might get divorced. But there is something about her where it does feel like she experiences a lot of things, and it goes directly to her songwriting. Like there's a sort of instant translation over to like, here's my songs about this.
I think one of her engineers dabbles in therapy. If my hunch is right, I think there is somebody that she's always in the studio with that also can lend an ear to say, hey, like, let's do your 5 things. Let's do your breathing exercises. Sight, sound, touch, smell,
Wow,
feel.
look at this structured therapy.
Let's lay it down. Yeah, I took psychology in high school, so I know.
Do you have a therapist that does that? You've like 5 things?
This was from a bit. Somebody pitched this to me. Lauren Gamiel pitched this to me that I should do Louis Armstrong having a panic attack. And when you have a panic attack, you're supposed to say like, I see 5 things, and then name the 5 things. I smell 4 things. I taste 3 things, whatever.
Oh, what a wonderful world is him.
Yeah, the whole bit would be like, I see trees of green, 4 red roses, 3 dogs on the street, 2 things. Okay, I'm not having a panic attack. That's it. That's the bit.
That would really crush at a psychologist convention. I think you got to really know the rules.
I got to do the Steve Martin wrench bit where he tells very specific wrench jokes.
Favorite.
Nobody.
One of my favorite. You listen to those early Steve Martin albums these days, and you're like, wow, pretty light on hard jokes. But when he gets to one, it does absolutely crush.
Yeah. Did you watch his special thing on Apple? He has like an Apple TV, the 2-part joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I liked it. I liked it. The second part was like him now. So I feel like there was a bunch that I missed from like 1975 to watching all the movies that I kind of got to know him through. But
well, I think he was sort of unhappy with his level of fame for a long time. Like when he was playing stadiums, when he was that big, and he would come out and then like a banjo would lower from the ceiling. Yeah, and he's got King Tut and all that. He'd come out and like strum the banjo once and then it'd go back up. I think he was like, what the fuck am I doing? And the crowd would go crazy. He's like, what the fuck is this? What am I doing? What am I doing?
He himself is a character. I think the coolest thing, like, you know, doing the character stuff we do too, is like saying, oh, he's the character the whole time. And then kind of has jokes or has bits. So that's been an interesting thing versus like Richard Pryor, who's like Pryor and then introduces his character in a very stand-up-y, fourth wall break way.
Well, yeah, not to get too comedy nerd about it, but like Steve Martin was like the first person doing that sort of anti-comedy, anti-joke comedy. Yeah. That like I think people were just like, oh my god, I've never even experienced this anymore. I can't. I love the idea of doing this. And because before that, comedy was just like going up and telling jokes about the room you were in, and him going up and doing that like pipe fitters joke about the like I forget the specifics, but it's like in the S wrench, and then he's like, oh man, it's really crushed at the pipe fitters show I just did.
Yeah, I think he sets it up by saying like, hey, I heard we have a special gathering at the pipe fitters convention made out to the show tonight. Let's give them a round. Like I think he says like union guys. Let's give it a round of applause. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a joke just for them. And then it is this very detailed 90-second to 2-minute joke that you're like, what? S wrench, and I think he says Phillips. Maybe that's what I grasped.
Yeah. It was literally like mind expanding, like a drug back then. And now we're just so far. We've done all of that so many different ways that it's hard to find what the frontier is in comedy.
And now do it in 11 seconds and surprise me.
Sadly, the frontier in comedy is shorter, more intense at first. Engagement algorithm, not what we're talking about. But here we are. Characters Welcome is on the frontier. I'll say that. We're out here. We were the first to really do characters in New York, and continue. We're definitely one of the longest running shows, period, in New York. So characters as well. But why don't we bring about another character? Bring out another character.
I would love that.
What do you say? This next guy is someone who, we've had some fun with this idea. The sometime co-host Eric Feurer certainly considers himself one of these people, right?
Yeah, definitely. I believe over the last year he was that person, and then
almost to a sick degree. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, a guy who's been running.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht mehr alleine.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I'm out running. I've been running. I started running. Yeah, it's a hobby. I look at running as an opportunity. Do I want to be Greg, a slightly overweight accountant, or do I want to be Greg, a rock hard athlete who can talk about how he's been running, outrunning, how I've been running? That's all I can say. I just broke off 6 miles, no headphones, just my dumb thoughts about my high school girlfriend banging around in my head. I don't stop at traffic lights, so I've caused multiple car accidents, and I always run through farmers markets. I just run straight through the tents. I've broken so many jars of artisanal honey because I'm running. I've been running, outrunning from my problems. I switched up my diet, bros. No carbs, loose nuts. This bottle is filled with hot gravy. You should try my sourdough. It's actually just a whole baked ham. My program is full-on Ted Nugent animal bone keto. It's a diet where you only eat corpses of animals killed by musician and noted psychopath Ted Nugent. I look at running as an opportunity. Do I want to be Greg, a carb-loading sour cream fiend? Or do I want to be Greg, a carnivore who shits his pants by accident all day long? Especially when I'm running. I've been outrunning away from my butthole. I quit my stable accountant job to get involved in an herbal pyramid scheme. It's a thinly veiled boner pill scam. Like, that's the official name. Thinly veiled boner pill scam at thinlyveiledbonerpillscam.com. Check it out if you're a runner. If you've been outrunning from your limp wiener. Hey, that's the thing. Since I started running, I haven't stopped running. I've been running like, oh no, someone help me running. I haven't seen my family in 8 months. I'm somewhere in South America, so I'm very thirsty. I look at running as an opportunity. Do I want to be Greg, an alive human? Or do I want to be Greg, a guy that people read about on the news and say, hey, did you hear about the guy who died running? He's been running. He never stopped running? Anyway, great catching up with you. I'm about to roadrunner myself off a cliff.
Guy who just took up running, Justin Tyler.
Just really showing off my apartment. That's my real estate video.
I like that third room especially.
House reveal.
You got a house reveal. That, my friend, is a house character.
Yeah.
Part of the home team. I like that one with you had like one of the old school flags from like a high school flag that was somewhere hanging up. That was nice.
Let's see. We have some pennants here from. This is the kids' room, and this is that's where the town where my parents are from.
Oh.
That's my college, Hamilton.
Hamilton. Okay.
This is sort of like my version of the Muay Thai kickboxing gym.
Yeah, I think so. The shrine.
Like truly, we're in parallel. We have the same shit. But there's I don't have a shirtless dude holding a belt. I have a pastoral needlepoint right there.
I'll take it. I like that.
And
a steamer and a steamer with the look at baby grand. That's nice.
Got the piano flex there. It really takes up an entire room of our apartment. A weird piece of art. Don't know what that is. I bump into it too often. Very steampunk. And then let's not forget a bed full of clothes.
The pile of clothes. So can I ask you, when you talked to whomever else is in the house, did you say, okay, so from 8:15 to 8:40, Daddy's going to need the whole floor?
Well, my kids are in bed, so and my wife is away for the next 2.5 months doing a show.
Okay.
So I have a lot of control of the space. Okay. That's why you'll notice there's a lot of shit everywhere.
Tonight's a daddy's night. You're gonna do some stretching so you don't cramp up from the bit, and then you're gonna do the housework. And have some hot pockets.
Jay, the CW fan, it's weird to see Justin in a place that looks real. Makes me feel like Justin is real too. Yeah, I wish that were true, Jay. At Channel 19, and people say New York apartments are small. They are still small. We just jammed my wife's grandmother's piano into the room we used to eat in. Now where do we eat? In the bed with the clothes on it.
Do not put that plate near that middle C. Do not do that.
Exactly.
That's lovely. That's amazing. Do you have that floor? Do you have other? I see several rooms. So it's
this is our my wife's sister and her family lives downstairs.
Gotcha. So, that's great. Keep it in the family. That's great.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very nice.
You want an inhaler?
No, I'm good. I was playing it up a little bit. I do run. That was the base of this character. A lot of people think this character is based on me roasting Eric. It's not based on that. It just has become that. And if you happen to be a fan of Eric getting roasted, we just taped a bunch of our Patreon stuff, Characters Welcome Back, where we revisit old characters. And I revisited this character and came out, and Eric was legitimately mad. Someone, I believe it was Channel 19, requested that we do this bit as a Characters Welcome Back. So I'm cutting that now. And I will have it up on our Patreon and the YouTube in the next few days. So if you're on the Patreon, look forward to that.
There was a live show where you did this. I think Eric was on a flight or stuck somewhere. So I do remember you doing this on one of the live shows, but Eric wasn't there to sit there and put his hands up and sulk.
Yes, so we found the time to sulk. Yes, Jay, the CW fan, is the one who requested it.
Okay, nice.
Jay. We fulfilled your request. It's coming very soon. It'll be up by this time next week for sure, so you can definitely check that out.
Nice. And Jay, also thanks for making it over to my channel. I think you watched a couple. I wrote like a parody of a Key and Peele song, but I wrote the whole song, and Jay's been commenting and interacting with some stuff there, so I appreciate it.
Very nice. I should also say that we do, if you have some extra cash lying around, you can throw it to our business Venmo.
Yes.
Whatever that is goes to help us pay for Jorge, to keep me in light pink bandanas. And the other thing is that whatever you put in the comments, we will read aloud on the show, which means it's time for one of our favorite segments. It's a little thing that is called Stoner Thoughts.
Stoner Thoughts.
Nice. This one's not actually labeled Stoner Thoughts, but I assume that it's a stoner thought anyway. Tell me, why'd I have to go and get myself decapitated? This really is a major inconvenience. Oh man, I really hate it. Such a drag now. Can't eat, I can't breathe, I can't snore, I can't belch or yodel anymore. Can't spit or blow my nose or even read Sports Illustrated. That's why I thought it was a stoner. That may be the most stoner thoughts, and the most stoner thing to do when writing a stoner thought is to not write stoner thoughts on the front end of your stoner thought. So shouts to that.
Was I supposed to prepare one?
No. You have to really, it has to come to you.
I have to get high right now.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
And then think of one. I like that. What's happening? Is that a cat? A little animal? On your left,
no,
on your right.
It's my daughter who's snuck.
Oh,
back
your
in
daughter.
Here.
Okay, hello.
Yes.
Hello,
no,
family.
it's really good. She wants to hide. Maybe we welcome out our next character.
Oh yeah. I think we're ready for that.
An idea. While we're all just resting up, because I'm sure we all just exercised a lot just now.
You know, now that you're back, you are in very much kind of a romantic comedy house, not a sitcom house.
That's right.
I feel like you're nice and settled in. I feel like a couple pop-ins would be nice. A couple pop-ins, like people say hi, neighbors that come by.
Yeah.
Especially after that little apartment tour. So I think now we can go ahead and welcome our next character coming to you live in the Rectangles. Please welcome every Jewish side character in a 90s rom-com.
the movie? Shalom? Open the door. It's me, the plucky, nice Jewish boy side character in this 90s rom-com. Come on, female lead. You know me. My name is David. Or Josh. Or Noah. Just kidding, it's Ben. We're always Ben. We're played by Jason Biggs. We're always played by Jason Biggs. I know you're sick. So I made you my bubby's famous matzo ball soup from the old country. The Gentile that wrote me did his research on Jewish culture. Wow. Even when you're sick as a gefilte pickle, you take my breath away, blonde Gentile lead. I didn't come here to do this, but why do you love primary love interest instead of me? Is it because I'm a safe Jewish beta boy? You know how it goes. My screenwriters may be nice, helpful, and always available Sundays at 3, but please, give me a chance. Just please tell me why you won't choose me. Do you think I'm unattractive? It's not my fault. My screenwriters almost made me hot, but no. I'm awkward in a charming way hot. Your mom would love him hot. I can organize your 1099s hot. My sweater makes you ask, is that a loser? My glasses make you ask, is that a nerd? And my hair will make you ask, did they just give a non-Jewish actor a perm? And in the case of Jason Biggs, yes. But you have to believe me. Underneath this incredibly thick cable knit sweater my Bobby made, I'm actually really ripped. Oh, Shonda, just trust me. I've loved you since the moment I first saw you. Oh, you're not choosing me because of your love for primary love interest and his cool, laid-back personality. Well, I have a personality too. It's neuroticism. OCD adjacent, neurodivergent coded Ashki anxiety. My mom calls my little quirks endearing, and my doctor calls them underlying symptoms of an anxiety disorder. Oy Gevalt, that's a mitzvah. Not. Although, if I wasn't Jewish, if I wasn't neurotic, how else would they know I was Jewish? No, you're right. They did give me a prominent Ashkenaz. My therapist says I need to communicate better. And yeah, I always have a therapist. You know him. 2/3 of my scenes are with him. Dr. David Goldblum Straufstein. In the 90s, that was the weirdest, most uncool thing a man could do. Therapy. Oi! Look, I know I'm not the guy you dreamed of, but please, female main character, I love you, and I would never hurt or disrespect you. Oh, and I know you won't choose me. Obviously, I'm usually supposed to end up with this Jewish girl named Rachel. They're always named Rachel. In the sequel, no one watches. The thumbnail will be of the main character. I'll be in the corner holding a dreidel, even though it's July. They'll probably film it in the mansion Jason Biggs bought with all the money he earned from pretending to be Jewish. Wait, what? Actually? You actually like me? I can't believe a girl with such Shayna like you would choose a potts like me. Too much. Oy vey. This makes my stomach hurt. My mother. It's always my mother.
Yes, Ziva, everybody. Very fun. A lot of shout outs in the comments. Earthly ET, what a putz. Raisin, and what of his allergies? How many does he have? Another great stereotype area to hit on. Big question from Jay the CW fan, though. Jorge, what does your hair think of that hair? Jorge, can your hair weigh in on this?
Yeah, they're like the Jewish equivalent of 2 peas in a pod.
Wig is identical to my brother's head.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It is a great wig. It has a shine to it. It's just glowing.
Thank you.
That's a wig as well, right? All right. I knew it. We got him on record. So wait. So you finally taken down Jason Biggs?
Finally.
It didn't start off as that, but now it's my mission.
Now it's your mission. Schweikler in the comment. Oh, good.
How many Ashkenazi shout outs were there? Because you wove it in a lot. I really like that. You wove it in a lot.
I was very happy with Ashkenaz.
Ashkenaz, I'm going to
one.
remember that one.
Ashki anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah. All very real. What a cultural antiquity you've created. Scheuchler, hey, it's the creator of Eric's Labubu.
Yes, it is. That was a crazy project for me because Halloween I had like 3 massive commissions, so I only had a week to work on that. So I was up around the clock because right before they had to make this really fun cockroach for Shem Pennant, who is also incredible. Well, it's for Miles is a Kafka-esque thing. So I was on the clock all Halloween month, but also known as October. But it was done. I think it worked.
It definitely worked. It's unbelievable. I mean, people are still commenting on that piece. Fenley Jones, very, very good character. Talking about your piece, Eva.
Yes.
But I do follow-up question on all of this work. So, would you consider yourself like a costumer? You're halfway between costume and like massive prop piece. I feel like
I just do what they want me to make. I don't know. Really, the truth is, I have no experience nor training, and somehow everything always works out in the end because I figure it out. The comedy gods somehow are nice to me, I guess.
Certainly, and your clients. But then how did you get to this point? Like, were you in, because this is actually very complicated construction, because it has to be, especially in both of the costumes you described, the giant cockroach and the giant Labubu, like, they're functional as well as wearable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's all about, I think I come from like a very like general artistic buildy background. So a lot of it, I think getting stuff to work for me is the easiest and the hardest part. Cause I'm currently working on a very like engineering piece for the next Characters Welcome show. And that one, it's like requiring like 3D printing and X and Y and Z. While other characters like Eric's Labubu were much more intuitive because Labubu patterns exist online already, so I just need to scale it up. I think it was like 340%. And then for me, like building the armature of the foam wasn't that hard because I've built with foam before, but the genitalia had to be hand sculpted from wax and cast in silicone. And it was very fun. I don't know if you know, I won't say their names, but there were some people who wanted me to rent it out in sort of sex business with the Labubu. But Eric owns it now, so that's on him.
I bet you could Airbnb it and say, if you want to stay with the Labubu, hey, you get it for a day. You got to clean it before it comes back, otherwise there's a big fine.
It was hyper realistic though. The details, I will give myself props to that.
It was amazing. This is character. Yeah. Jorge posted the link. Yes, this is a character from our Halloween show where we did our House of Sin at the UCB Theater. We took over the whole theater, and Eric was a Labubu. If you haven't seen the piece in the corner, who was giving birth to baby Labubus. Eric spent a lot of money just on the regular size Labubus alone. But so not to get too granular, but so for the rubber pieces, or I guess silicone, you did wax cast. You did a wax like shape.
So I have this. Yeah, so I have this clay called Monster Clay, which is this reusable wax clay. So once you're done with the project, you melt it down. So I first sculpted the positives, and then you cover it in thickened silicone to create a mold. And then once that cures, you peel it off, and then you pour other silicone inside of it with a molding agent inside. And really the saint here is my roommate, because I'm still in college and I have a lovely roommate who lets my various UCB commissions take up the entire floor space. So they are a saint.
Are you in an apartment, or is it like a top bunk, bottom bunk thing? And
we bunked, the beds weren't bunked, but we bunked them so that we would have enough floor space, and that by we, I mean I.
Yes, for the larger projects.
Yeah.
What's something that you want to build for yourself, or is there something that you want to build that you get to crawl in and be a character?
Yeah, I wrote it and I'm thinking of scrapping it, but I think it'd be really fun. So I'm a wildlife rehabilitator too. So I think it'd be really fun to build like a giant realistic falcon costume, but incorporate like a human puppet and call it a humaner. Right now I wrote it as though like like here's your first humanry lesson. To catch your human, you know their species. This human is a rich liberal of the NIMBY subspecies, and then I just have a bunch of like NIMBY jokes, and like it's fine, but it's very much like falconry list and NIMBY list, which I just feel like if I'm gonna build a costume of that scale for myself, then
You want to make sure though it's a banger piece before you commit to
Yeah, right.
that level.
Donald Chang was encouraging me. He's like, why don't you play to your strengths? Just make a big bird. And I was like, that's all I am, big costumes and birds, which I guess that's it.
I mean, I would argue that is your reputation. But that's a great reputation.
Proud to have it.
I think if you were to make a large costume for Sam or Jonah, or what were the names you gave him? Ben. I think we landed on Ben, right? For this character you put up tonight. What would a large costume be?
I feel like he's the human, so this is it. I still think it's funny though. I was talking before the live stream started, how bad this prop is. Like it works, but it's funny how I spend like hours and hours, and then this is like I tape paper to a plastic thing.
Yeah, but I think it's actually, to me, that plays as a joke because it's like this character is a hastily written stereotype, so the prop is also a hastily made dumb version.
Yes, there we go.
To me, that's right on game. That's really fun. Fantastic. Ziva, anything you want to plug besides
plugs coming up?
If you need a awesome costume, find Ziva and she will make it for you.
Yeah, well, I'll make anything. I'll figure it out. Let's see. So Betty Night, I made something, and Characters Welcome, I made something. And then I have a show April 29th, Mickey Mouse Trap House. I'm doing a musical character. I'm bringing two friends. One of them is a human pianist. The other is not. The other is a actual live pigeon who I somehow got permission after an intense legal battle with the owner of the rat. She agreed after I sent an essay explaining how I interpreted New York law and how others did and how this dog cafe did. I felt like a lawyer. She gave up and was like, fine, I trust your judgment. And I was overjoyed. So my pigeon will be there.
One you rehabbed last summer. You rehabbed a pigeon.
This is a pigeon you for your birthday party. There you go. You met her.
I had a cookout for my birthday.
Don't tell how what happened when I first met her. I did something that I shouldn't have between the first hour that I found her that involved UCB that I will not share further, but she needed to be tube fed for a full week. She was like basically comatose. I found her like on East 14th Street, like hunched over in a ball. After a week of tube feeding, she's perfect pigeon, but she's too socialized to humans to be released because she just wants to be on my shoulder and head, and she's the perfect baby.
That's wild.
So if you want to see me singing with a pigeon on April 29th, then you
have dropped an incredible amount of knowledge on us in a short amount of time of all of your interests. That is crazy. Follow Ziva for updates on all of these things. Thanks for being here. That character was also very funny. So shouts to you.
Yeah.
Later.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Of course. Anytime. Come back anytime. That's so wild.
I didn't know she kept the pigeon. So she did bring it to my birthday last summer. It was outside. So I was like, oh, cool. We got this pigeon. I didn't know what happened after. It was just like, nice. All right. Well, I'm glad it's with you. And if you need, call on Ziva if you need a great costume or a pigeon at your party.
Or if you find a pigeon. Or if you need a giant costume for your rehabilitated pigeon, she can manifest all of that. So great. So cool. How's it going at the boxing gym? Are you feeling the urge to get out there and what do you do? Like some jump kicks? How's it work?
I would do some teeps from front kicks. I'll tell you, this is me bearing my soul a bit. Okay. So last month on the Characters Welcome page, or last month on our Betty team, we're not at Betty anymore. Last month at Character Cabal.
There it is.
All right. I did a nearly naked character, like a pretty almost naked character. All right. And then I had to be very aware of my body, and I have severe asthma. And so while I'm body positive and all that, I haven't really been working out. So I was like watching the footage, and I was like, all right, man, we got one more shot at being in shape. Otherwise, I'm cruising on this to the rest of my life.
Wow.
So this is Muay Thai is a very intense workout, and I was coaching at the Brooklyn gym, but he closed that down like a year ago. So in working out, I have realized, it's been like a full year since I was really doing it, really working out and kickboxing. So it is one of these things of like, all right, damn, dude, I really gotta have it together.
Great. So you're there how often now?
I've done 6 classes since last Thursday, and then
Wow.
there's no easing into it. I'm shocking my body.
Yeah, man.
And one of those nights I biked 12 miles and then did the workout cocky, I was some high school guy, some high school quarterback, and my legs were I couldn't walk the next day.
Jelly, of course.
Just jelly, just I don't know. You ever see in cartoons when they see the pain signal coming out of somebody's head?
Yeah.
My body was just one giant lightning bolts of just don't touch me, don't move, don't this.
That's no good.
And I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to a school and tell them about science the next
Yeah.
day. It's yes, kid, I'll pick you up, no problem.
Yeah. See, I have the opposite problem. I run, but I run every day. So now it's just, I feel like if I stop, I'm just gonna it's over.
Yeah.
I literally can't stop running.
How often or how long are you running every day?
5 miles a day is the usual.
That's good. What's your that's under an hour, about 45 minutes an hour?
40 minutes.
40 minutes, the time's going down. That's good.
That's the thing. This is what happened. This is why the whole Eric and I and our running rivalry, because he's like, this fucker's no good. And then we ran the half marathon, and I beat him. And now he did a marathon, and I haven't ever done a marathon, so he's coming.
Oh, that's the next thing. Is that the next step, or you want to do a half, the Brooklyn half?
We did a half. Half's no problem. I don't know. The thing with running a marathon is, with 2 kids and work, I don't have the life area to dedicate to training for a marathon and then doing it. But maybe you could do it. 5 mile. What marathon is that's 25 miles, right? 26.2.
Ooh,
it's a lot.
All right, that's pretty hot. So maybe I'm not going to force anything on you. I'm not going to force it on you, but
you're not going to force it on me. Well, here's one thing. We're down to our final character for the evening, and we're going to force that on y'all.
On y'all.
We're going to put out one more character. Some quick things to say before we have our next show in about 2 weeks on the 27th, the last Friday of March. We're doing a show that is hat-based. Hat on a hat. There's going to be hats in the front of the stage. Every character will go and pick up their hat, and that will be their piece. The hats will be there the whole time. So there's a little bit of prop. It's very theatrical. We're getting a little theatrical here in the month of March. Pretty
nice.
fun.
What's the date of that one?
The 27th, Friday the 27th at 7 p.m. Scheuchler, no, Justin, you cannot borrow my hat. We'll see about that, Scheuchler. We'll see about that. And of course, new videos all the time. Check us out on the Patreon and the YouTube fan thing. I forget what it's called. But you join that. You get all access to all of our other videos, our game nights. We have another one of those coming very soon where we rematched Hartney and Sarah versus Eric and I, gays versus straights in the game of Wavelength. We crushed them the first time. Find out what happens very soon.
Ooh.
And lots more stuff like that. But enough putting it off. Let's welcome out our final character for the evening. Very excited to have him here. Folks, it's getting to be tax time, and boy, have I not prepared for that. But this guy sure has. Please welcome out to the Rectangles a judge with the IRS.
Thank you, bailiff. Order in the court. Order in the financial court. Yes, I'm Judge Brossier. Check your dossier. Folks, if you're in this courtroom, unfortunately, you have been audited. And unfortunately, for the great state of New York, I'm here to help you plead your case. So I'm fortunate for you, unfortunate for you also. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be going through some of your tax claims of 2025. And we will start today with Mr. Deegan Tesifa Gorgos.
Oh, God.
Dejan Tesfagiorgis. Okay. Occupation says comedian entertainer. Okay. Maybe you want to change the name. Yeah, maybe change the name.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Good to meet you. Your occupation does say comedian. I do love the work of Tim Allen. Are you that kind of comedian? Have you seen Shifting Gears? Have you seen Not that kind of comedian. Okay. Well, all right. So unfortunately, you have been audited, but you are a comedian. So let's go through your deductions. Looks like last year you made just over $6,000 in entertainment income. That's great. Good for you. The threshold is $4,000 to make this a hobby. And you made 6. That's good. But looks like your expenses were just north of $9,000. So you tried to claim negative taxes. Is that right? Okay. Well, let's go through some of your expenses. You brought some evidence with you? All right. If we can just present, we'll just go ahead and show that evidence. Okay. This first claim you put up is a $1,000 lamp. Okay. Can you pull up where this was used? Great. Okay. See the $1,000 lamp? Okay. Looks pretty nice. Okay. And what is, I'm sorry, I see the lamp, but what is this down here? It's a fake penis for the joke you were doing. Okay. Good thing you didn't try to deduct that thing. And so how much did this bit make you? Scroll down. It made you 16,000 likes. Okay. Oh, no, that's the views. 1,000 likes. Great. And correct me if I'm wrong. We can't tax that. Is that right? Okay. Well, you can't deduct that. I'm sorry. So this $1,000 lamp from Morocco that looks like it was previously owned by your wife, that is going to be removed. So I apologize. We're going to have to keep going down, and suddenly your 8,000 is becoming much less. Okay. So I see you also deducted $1,200 for pilot writing classes and acting classes. Is that correct? And last year, your comedy acting income was $14. Okay, and these are all in these about 140 residual checks from 8 cents up to 17 cents. Okay, why do they even bother to waste the stamp, huh? Okay, and $1,200. Oh, you deducted the entire value, but what you paid was $300 because you work at the same theater that taught the classes. Okay, I'm sorry. That's in-kind income that's undeclared. So unfortunately, that's going to hurt you this next. Okay, cool. Next cost we have looks like a $250 mask. Okay, this is pretty nice. Oh, okay. A lot of props here too. And how much money did this make you? Once again, with the like, it was a door split of 11 people on a show that had to recoup $750. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a net zero total loss. Oh, but the exposure. Well, sir, you're almost 40. A little too old to be working for exposure. And I see these are posted on a channel called Characters Welcome. You have several of those videos here. Looks like about 350,000 likes. Okay, or views, rather. YouTube pays in views. Great, great. And how much money has it made them? What do you mean you don't really talk about money with the people you work with? Okay, bailiff. Yeah, bailiff, please note, we also have to audit any and all people that collaborate on these little skits with Mr. Tekalaka Jogajogadis. Okay, maybe let's take a look at the money you have made from social media. Okay, looks like it was a pretty dry start. not good for your career, from 2017 to whenever this was, and 138.95 this year. That's over your lifetime. Okay, and your most monetized video looks like something you ripped off from Key and Peele, and something with the N-word in it that you made $10 for. Was it great to expose your race like that for $10 bucks? Was that okay?
Oh my God.
All right, sir, this is not looking good for you, but I will keep going with your evidence. This last thing looks like a $250 microphone. Okay, reasonable expense. And what did you use that for? You used it to make the audience sing along saying, Dr. King, you wrong. All right. You are on the wrong side of history. So by judgment of the courts of New York, you hereby do owe the IRS $14,000 in missed income for the last 3 to 7 years. So bailiff, please remove Mr. Tuckaluk. One more time. Tuckaluk. Test. What? Change it if you're going to make it. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and. I'm sorry, sir. Please. Now's not the time for your acting. Now's not the time for your acting. Do you want to do one more video? Okay. You show me the character you put up most recently. Whoa. This is Jesus. Well, actually, that makes you a religion. So you don't know taxes at all. Great. All right. Well, congratulations, Mr. Tada. You're off the hook. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go home and watch Galaxy Quest on DVD. Blackout.
Agent Tesfigorgas, everybody.
Hey.
Say that name one more time for the people in the back. Very fun piece. I lied. That piece is actually very stressful. I feel called out personally in multiple ways on both sides of the issue.
Yeah. Well, you're like, just to be real with our fans, you've put me on and introduced me to several directors to like get me in the room to monetize some of the fun stuff we do. So
that's what I'm saying. I've gotten you paid.
Yeah, you got me paid.
You paid again.
You got me paid. And also this, like, we enjoy hanging out. There's just like a weird, there's a weird balance of like, we're a part of this fun, weird thing. And it's cool when people have projects that they're doing away from like the core thing of the theater. And when there's money involved, even better. But like, it's like you're the reason I'm still with these characters welcome people.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I meant more of that. It's very stressful to think about working for exposure and all the money we spend on our dumb shit.
Well, we spend on all our stuff. Also, let me shout out and CC Ziva, who did make that mask for my character, the Workle of Life. She made that mask. Made several others for like that were just my face, and it was just like, all right, we have the mold. And I think she said I was one of her first commissions out of UCB.
That's nice. Yeah, she's shouting out the facts and figures in the private chat. So.
Oh yeah, yes. I didn't want to put her business out there, but it is a thing of like, you meet people you F with, and it's so cool that when we take what we do on the stage and apply it to our lives outside of it. So.
Mommy ZL says, "Shh, don't tell Dajan I love Galaxy Quest."
I haven't watched it. I just was like. This was a pitch I had for our Cabal show last week, and when I agreed to do the show 4 hours ago on the train, I was like, "Man, let me put up this judge thing because I think I might do this one at our show. I might do some others. You don't know.
You never know. It's perfect timing for your show. It's right before taxes are due.
Yeah,
Galaxy Quest is a great movie.
I've heard. I only saw the countdown thing at the end, like the joke they made.
Yeah. Great movie, and obviously Tim Allen. One of the things that you could say is good that he did, I think.
Yeah, he did. I guess I was a little old for it, but the Santa Claus movies, when those dropped, my like younger cousins were like, "Oh, it's kind of fun."
Those are very popular for sure. The biggest things he did was Galaxy Quest and getting caught with just so much cocaine.
A bunch of cocaine in Minnesota, I believe.
In Minnesota, famously.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, no shade on Tim Allen. I just saw like the preview for his show, whatever I said it was, the show, his new show, and it's
Yeah, it's like getting by or something like that.
just making it happen.
It's called like Fixing My Family or something.
Yeah, the meta commentary is like, we're gonna repair the bathroom and also the faucet of our love.
Our relationship. The chat's calling out that he did do Toy Story. Yes, that
okay.
That will endure. A lot of people calling out Toy Story, and then Earthly ET says Jungle to Jungle, which I'd be surprised if that movie holds up.
Jungle to Jungle. I thought that was what's the one with the Shell Mick and Moo? It was like, you don't know that one.
I don't know if I'm as big a Tim Allen fan as you think I am.
All right, who knows? Okay, this one I bet aged poorly, but what's the Netflix movie where the woman lives the same day over and over? It's a TV show.
Lives the same day over and over. Are you talking
Natasha
about
something?
Oh yes, Natasha. Not I'm thinking only the
Rothwell.
Natasha that I know. Not
Natasha
Rothwell, Veinblatt. No, it's Natasha Lyonne.
Yes.
And it is Russian Doll.
Russian Doll, thank you. So Natasha from Russian Doll, she's a teenager in this other movie, and it's about a dad who is like a researcher, and he wastes his research money and invents a tribe in Africa. And it's just like, and then he has to work backwards and present this fake tribe that he invented. And I remember being in like middle school, I was like, well, at least I'm seeing Africa on TV.
Oh, is that Kippenberg's tribe?
Gryffindor's tribe or something like that? Somebody's tribe, yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's tribe, and then it jumped into my brain.
Yeah, it's like Kippendorf's tribe. Kippendorf's tribe. Yeah, he invents this tribe and then has to make a bunch of home videos about their practices. I forget what country he says they're from. He calls them the Shell Mick and Moo. I don't know why I remember that detail. But I'm just like the tangent of tangents. I don't know what the point is. I lost.
It sounds like this movie doesn't age well, though.
It doesn't. Yes, that's the point. That's what we were getting to.
I feel like this movie might not be hitting right now.
And it would not be a hit right now.
There's no way he's not dressed up in some tribal stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's like I don't remember the movie, but they do some like borderline face paint stuff. I don't think they go full black.
I think the poster would involve face paint for this movie.
Yeah. It was Dreyfuss. That was Dreyfuss, and now he's wild. He's crazy. He's off his rocker.
Is he?
Yeah, he did like some interview, super right wing interview. I think.
Did he?
Jungle to Jungle is about a guy whose son grew up in the rainforest and is basically a kid Tarzan in the city. Okay.
Yo, Jorge, can you pull up the Gryffindor's tribe poster? This shit is wild.
It's like a TBS classic. It was just on, you know?
Yes, but this is a movie that was like, we're gonna succeed and make money making this movie. This dropped in 1988.
1998.
Oh, sorry, 98. Yes. So that's like not that long.
Oh,
ago.
Wow.
Zoom in on that shit.
Wow.
That's Richard Dreyfuss?
Yeah.
An actor who knows stuff.
Da 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 da.
Whew.
Wow. Yeah, that was
this aged great.
Oh no.
Yikes! Wow,
Oh,
when the third hit is like this aged great. Woo!
No, it's mud. It's mud. We put him in mud.
Yeah. Man, this
Oh
is
my
wild.
gosh. I think
Wild.
after Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls, people took some liberties with what Africa looks like and how they depict themselves in it. But yeah. Jungle to Jungle at least brought the kid to the city.
Yeah.
It's Tarzan.
It's wild when you're talking about Jungle to Jungle and being like, no, they did it right.
Yeah. All right, I'll probably change it from Tim Allen to somebody else. All right, not to poop. Tim Allen did it right. All right, we'll say Tim Allen did it right.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Okay. Well, there's a Toy Story 5 I think is coming out soon, so it'll be topical again.
Tim Allen's gonna get that paycheck. Wow. Oh wow. Rook Darkley.
Rook Darkley. Is
Yes.
HG, is that a homegirl? What's HG short for?
Yeah, he has sex. I believe so. He had sex with his girlfriend and then records it for the documentary without her knowing. Man, it's just crazy how much like what creeps were out there working, and everyone's like, "Yeah, this is fine. This
This is
what
fine.
But
This is a
I
movie
grew up
for
watching those
teens.
movies, and I mean, I never watched Krippendorfs. I've never seen that movie.
Never seen Griffin.
No, that's not something we fired. Not a tape we owned. Because even though a lot of people thought that was okay, like that was not one that my parents were like, "Sick, let's definitely watch this."
Yeah. We never, my sister and I, was two older brothers, like 10 years older, and then my sister and I. And I think my parents, by the time they got to my sister and I, it was like, whatever, just don't let me hear like super violent music, or don't be watching super bad stuff. But by the time I was like 10 or 11, the latchkeyness was like, I'm watching Terminator 2 and loved Adult Swim, and
Yeah, it's amazing. That's
all this
great.
stuff.
Well, all right, folks, we could sit here talking about mistakes that the entertainment business has made yesterday and today. But we'll let you go for the night. This is always a pleasure. Dajan, thank you for being here tonight. Always great to have you.
Thank you very much for having me. Do you have any plugs, Justin? What do you got coming up?
I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I will plug it. I'm truly shooting so many things right now. It's insane. The only thing I can plug is the Characters Welcome stuff because it's super fun. That's the thing I do to chill from the other more intense things that I'm doing. So check that out. Dajan, anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I did I'm dropping a bunch of characters that I just haven't dropped before. So I'm doing a March Gladness tournament with some other creator friends or like comedians. That's just about like, we each committed to put out so many videos, like quality videos by the end of the month, or we each lose like $50 to $20. So I have these metrics to hit. So we're going to be dropping a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel before the 31st. And thank you. I was just like, I have this like kind of like, you'll probably see the Jesus thing go up next week. Also, Easter's around the corner. Yeah, I would plug that show. And then also Character Cabal at UCB, both live and live streamed. It's going to be our 4th or 5th show. And it's going to be on, April 3rd. At 7 p.m. at the UCB Theater. That's going to be a good, fun one.
Very fun. Awesome. Folks, we'll see you next week. Have a great one. Good luck out there. And keep living. Keep living large.
Thanks,
Jorge,
everybody.
what about you? Jorge, what about you?
Jorge, come on up.
I have just a hat to plug and promote.
Oh, hell yeah.
Buddy.
Go to
This is yours.
Margaritaville.
I can't wait. That's about to be added to heavy rotation.
It's I'll bring it to the hat show for.
That's perfect. Though I will say, just to be clear, that is a mask. Because that becomes my head shrimp. So that's a mask.
I didn't realize it, but it's got this cool. It's got a little nautical bungee.
Yeah, it's very I captain a tiny boat energy.
Yeah.
What are those for? Because I've seen those have on hats. So that's like to put stuff on, like fishing lures, or what are that line?
I think you can. Yeah, I think you can hook some things on there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wow. A lot of people dropping people loving the hat.
A lot of hat heads.
Getting more comments on that than my judge character, Jorge. Can you never show that hat again while I'm on
Yeah,
the
that hat
screen,
is
please?
very popular. I'm going to get that hat into more videos.
Shrimple Man.
A Shrimple Man hat. That's exactly right. That will be me in a week and a half from tonight. It's very aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.